So could your mother really be a narcissist? Narcissistic mothering does some of the greatest damage because mothering at the core is about safety and acceptance and nurturing and a place for you to feel safe, seen, and heard. Let's go through the signs of what narcissistic mothers do. I'm a licensed psychologist, and if I have more time at the end, we'll talk more about it. If not now, in other videos. Are you ready? Keep in mind as we go through this list that narcissistic mothers tend to be engulfing, consuming, controlling, or ignoring, or a combination of both, or swing from one to the other. Number one, extremely poor boundaries. Doesn't respect yours, doesn't have any, and doesn't set, hold, or maintain them. Meaning nothing is off limits. Her life, her sex life, yours. There's no separate self for you. Highly critical, highly controlling, highly perfectionistic, always expecting the best from you and everyone else. She manipulates, she's a guilt tripper and a shamer, and she uses guilt and wields it to get you to do what she wants. She has an inflated sense of self. She thinks she's the greatest thing ever, and if she's not the more overt type, no one sees how great she is. She will not hesitate to call you horrible names, especially if she's mad at you, or to shame you using abusive language. It's always about her. She's selfish and self-focused, and everything always revolves and goes back to what she wants, what she needs. Love with her is conditional and confusing. It must be earned, and you are only in her good light when you are doing what she sees as valuable. You are an extension of her, and her need for attention can be extremely embarrassing for you. Along those lines, she's jealous, and she will not hesitate to compete with you for anything and everything. She is easily triggered into rage and anger at the slightest triggers, and it can be scary and dangerous when she's mad. She can be cruel and punishing and say extremely and do extremely hurtful things. She lacks empathy at the core. She can't really feel or hear you or your feelings or the needs of others. You are never good enough. And at your core, you feel almost a deep toxic shame for even existing. All that matters is what the outside looks like. It doesn't matter what the inside is. She can be neglectful, and she will not protect you emotionally or otherwise. She expects credit for everything she does. She never takes accountability for her own behavior and owns what she does wrong. She can feel like a monster almost consuming you or making you feel as if you don't even matter or exist at all. The core of this can be genetics and trauma and wounding of her own, but the issue is it hurts you in the process.